trying to take a 2-zip lead on the Jazz in their best of 7, but Deron Williams had other ideas. Here late first quarter, he knocks down the triple in Chauncey's mug. D. Will had 15 points on 5 for 5 shooting in the opening quarter. Second quarter now, and Melo struggling. He misses the layup there. Then later, Melo trying to get open in the post, called for the offensive foul. Anthony went just 2 for 8 with 6 points in the quarter. Denver was down 12 at the break. Third quarter now, off the Wesley Matthews miss. Carlos Boozer flying in for 2. He had 20 points, 15 rebounds. The Jazz was in control, up 14, but fourth quarter, here come the Nugs. That's Anthony with the hoop and the horn. He had 32. Free throw also good, and we're tied at 95. Under 2 minutes to go now. Utah down 1. Not anymore. Kyle Korver's clutch from the wing, and Utah had the lead by 2. Later, C.J. Miles bringing the ball up court, and Anthony unnecessarily reaches in. That's his 6th personal foul. He was out. So the final chance for Denver, down 3 with under 10 seconds to go. Chauncey Billups from downtown, but he draws the back iron. The Jazz shorthanded, but escapes Denver with a win, 114-111. The series shifts to Salt Lake City, knotted up at 1 game apiece.
He had control of the basketball and did a lot of great things for us, obviously, by getting us in our offense and being able to shoot the ball and pass the basketball. He had a terrific game.
They went to the rim. Williams got 18 free throws. That's part of the game. When you got to adjust to the referees if they're going to make, close calls or whatever, but that's the referee's decision.
Yeah, we got up and blew the lead, but we hung in there, we fought. We're shorthanded, but, our season's not over. We got a lot of basketball to be played. I just need these 3 days off to get healed, get healthy, and we look forward to this home game.
So Deron Williams turns in just the 3rd 30-point, 10-assist game in Jazz playoff history. John Stockton, of course, with the other 2. But the difference is the Jazz lost both of those games. Monday, D. Will led him to a win and a much-needed one heading back to Salt Lake.
A lesson. To always keep a cool head and always understand that a cool head always prevails. Period, point blank. You try to pull something out of it and then apply it, and I'm sure I would do that. Just that. You know how I go. The person that usually instigates something is not the one that usually gets the penalty, but it's over. It's what it is. We've both been dealt with. It's what it is.
All right, so no regret from Kevin Garnett there, but certainly some recognition that he's put the C's in a tough spot. When Boston resumes its best of 7 with Miami Tuesday, KG's uniform will do him no good. The 13-time All-Star will need a suit as he serves his 1-game suspension. And while we're not talking about Garnett circa 2004, his absence could give Miami the opening it needs to wrest away the home court advantage. ESPN NBA analyst Tim Legler explains.
The suspension of Kevin Garnett, while warranted, really shouldn't have a long-term impact on this series because of the energy that the Boston Celtics got out of reserves like Glenn Davis and Tony Allen. If they can get that type of effort once again off of their bench, Boston Celtics might even go into Miami up 2-0 despite not having Kevin Garnett on the floor. It really comes down to one thing for the Miami Heat. There has to be someone else, a role player, step up and unexpectedly give this offense a boost because there is no way the Celtics are going to allow Dwayne Wade to go off to the extent that he's going to have to win this series practically single-handedly. The Celtics can withstand the 1-game loss of Kevin Garnett if they have the energy that they had and the emotion surrounding the event in Game 1.
And now we go inside the numbers. The Celtics went 6-7 in the games Garnett missed during the regular season. They did, however, beat the Heat without KG back on January 6th. That was a 112-106 overtime win in Miami. But as a whole, the C's defensive numbers down a notch without the big ticket in the lineup.
I don't know about this place, man. I just stayed in my hotel room, man. Every time I look out my window, it's pretty depressing out here, man. It's bad. It's bad.
So you're not going out?
No. No going out in Cleveland, man. It's all factories.
All right, now time for our dunks of the night at number 3. Carlos Boozer banging in for the putback.
Boozer, the follow jam for Carlos Boozer. And Utah in front by 14.
At number 2, the Carmelo curl, followed by the two-hand flush.
attack.
And topping our list, hammer time for LeBron at the cube.
Well, click, click, get ready for your Kodak moment. Fakes baseline, goes middle, the flash bombs goes off, poster time.
All right, now time for tonight's stat sheet stuffer. Here are your hints. He blew up for 40 points on 16 of 23 shooting. This man also grabbed 8 boards, dished out 8 dimes, and blocked 2 shots in the Cavs' 10-point win over the Bulls. If you guessed LeBron James, you are absolutely right. An easy choice for our stat sheet stuffer of the night. All right, as we clean out the news desk, the Charlotte Bobcats say an MRI on Steven Jackson's hyperextended left knee shows a small bone bruise but no structural damage. Jackson is expected to start in Game 2 Wednesday night at Orlando. And sources tell ESPN.com's Mark Stein the Blazers closing in on a contract extension with Marcus Camby. The deal could be for 2 years and in excess of $20 million. Camby grabbed 17 rebounds to spark the Blazers in their Game 1 victory at Phoenix on Sunday. All right, that'll do it for this edition of the Daily Dime. For our producer, Jade Hoy, I'm John Anik. Until next time, we leave you with the call of the night.
He's in Game 1, his first foul. Just about 3 minutes gone by in this first quarter. Billups. Oh, Nene! Big finish and a foreign facial.